You might have heard the phrase recycle, reduce, reuse. Well, reusing is a big part of living green, so here are 10 common household items and how to reuse them. First, plastic bags. Plastic bags can be an absolute hazard to the environment, but if you do end up with some, I like to reuse them for packing materials or for storing items, or they make for great little trash can lids. I try to avoid plastic bags as much as I can by bringing my own reusable shopping bag, but for the ones that I do have, I have found plenty of uses. Glass jars can be recycled, but they're also incredibly useful. I keep mine around to store food items like bulk food items and also for soups and things like that. Glass jars are great for storing arts and crafts supplies as well. Anytime I have a plastic jar, I keep it, I clean it, I take the label off, and sometimes I also use them for little gift ideas around the holidays. You can avoid plastic waste by having your own reusable water bottle instead of using plastic water bottles, but if you do have bottles hanging around, these can serve multiple purposes. I like to use mine for carrying water, for jugs, for like small buckets, and you can also cut the top off and use them to protect plants in your garden. Textile waste is a major issue, but you can reuse old clothes and old towels as cleaning supplies or for packing items that might be breakable. I keep all of my mismatched socks to use for cleanup jobs or for just general dusting. And I keep a bag of clothing that is not fit for donation that I plan on shredding and using as stuffing for pillows. Most paper products can be recycled, especially junk mail. I've tried to get off the junk mail list so that I don't get so much of it. Sometimes I use it for kindling, especially these brown paper bags, although burning is not the best thing to do with paper. But if you're artsy, you can do all sorts of crafts with old magazines and newspapers. I've made the switch to bamboo toothbrushes, and if you have old toothbrushes hanging around, don't get them mixed up with your new ones. Make sure you keep your new ones in a separate drawer because the old ones can be used for tough cleaning jobs or for polishing jewelry or cleaning shoes. Egg cartons are also something that come in very handy. I don't like the plastic ones, I prefer these cardboard ones, but you can use these for storage. You can keep a lot of different items in them. You can also use them for seed starters because the cardboard decomposes. Another handy item, cardboard boxes. Most cardboard is recyclable, but if you do keep it around, if it's in poor condition, sometimes I use it for kindling anytime I'm having a bonfire, but I also just use it to store items because it's so handy. And don't throw away your old dryer lint. Dryer lint is good for crafting projects if you're artsy, or what I prefer to do is I take the dryer lint off, I roll it up and stick it inside of a toilet paper roll, and then I bring these little fire starters with me on camping trips. They're very flammable. Styrofoam is actually a pretty hazardous material for the environment, but sometimes it's hard to avoid, especially when so many products come shipped in styrofoam. But you can use the styrofoam, say for like a beanbag chair, and you can use packing supplies for packing other items that are breakable. And apparently you can take those styrofoam peanuts and put them at the bottom of a planter instead of rocks. What's your favorite way to reuse these items? Share in the comments, and thanks for watching.